Hey there, Utah. Good morning. Meteorologist Nate Larsen here, Fox 13. Just kicking it off web stream this morning with a shot over the Heber Valley, Heber City area. This is the airport. Of course, looking south. So we've had some patchy dense fog across areas of northern Utah, the clear skies overhead, high pressure in place, some of the moisture from earlier in the work week where we had some of the rain that moved through. Yeah, it's trapped a little bit of moisture condensation in the inversion, and we're seeing some of that fog form overnight. It lifts generally into the late morning afternoon. We had some dense fog advisories for Weber Davis counties. Those have expired. We're still seeing a little bit out there, though. In fact, let me show you where we're still seeing some of that dense fog. This is UDOT's traffic page. As you can see, this is kind of a zoomed in shot. Davis County, most of it's cleared. If you're outside of the at least Centerville Bountiful area, you can see Legacy Parkway still dealing with some limited visibility with the fog or the low level cloud deck still hanging on. But as the sun continues to rise, we'll see it thin out and burn off. This is getting into the West Davis Highway, that new corridor. So it's mostly in the Farmington, Kaysville, Centerville Bountiful area, still seeing some of that. And again, it's mostly west of I-15. This is the I-15 interchange or section, looking pretty good. So don't be surprised if these form again overnight tonight with little change in the overall weather pattern for tomorrow in northern Utah at least. So we'll likely see fog form again overnight tonight up north with some changing weather conditions in southern Utah. As far as temperatures go, it's been pretty average. Overnight lows typically right around freezing this time of year, and we've seen temperatures just above it for the most part. In fact, we're at 38 right now. Automated symbols showing some of the fog there, and no wind. Yeah, it's really calm out there. High pressure over the Pacific Northwest. We've got a storm system to the south of us. We're kind of sandwiched in between, so we're seeing clear skies up north with more cloudy conditions down in southern Utah. Here's temperatures as you're stepping outside. We've got, again, freezing temperatures, Milford, Delta, 50 in St. George. Pretty nice start to the day. Mentioned the high pressure in place to the northwest of us. There's the low to the south of us. It's continuing to bring a little bit of cloud cover into southern Utah. I'm trying to hint at maybe a smidget of rain. Let me zoom in with sweeping radar. It should be pretty quiet though. In fact, I'm expecting just clouds today. In fact, best chance of moisture will likely be tonight or later this evening into tomorrow. But yeah, I'm trying to show maybe ominous looking conditions out there. Let's take a peek out the camera in southern Utah. Be surprised if it shows anything. So yeah, plan on some showers though, especially south central, southeastern Utah later today and overnight into Sunday. We'll kind of walk you through the timing of the next storm system. But we've definitely got cloud cover in place for southern Utah today. Temperatures not too bad. This camera's taking a minute to load. Here it goes. Yeah, look a little bit more threatening off towards the northeast. I remember seeing that. Look at the Pine Valley Mountains. They're snow-capped. Beautiful. Love to see the moisture in southern Utah. In fact, speaking of southern Utah, this should still be lined up for Brian Head. Second ski day of the ski season. And a lot of snow. They're showing 10 inches in the last 7 days with 18 for the season so far. It all fell just heading into the weekend. If you're going to head up to the slopes, plan on the clouds kind of sticking around. Temperatures getting above freezing into the early afternoon. About 34 with some of the clouds that are in place. And yeah, not much new snow, unfortunately, is expected in southern Utah with what little storm system is going to work its way through. So northern Utah, hey, if you're heading out Rice-Eccles Stadium, the Utes game today at 2. If you're going to go tailgate, about 46 or so. Should be a nice one out there. Slightly above average highs. 2 o'clock, we're 49. Expecting a high of 52 today. Or maybe you're putting up the outdoor lights today, still getting some of the leaves raked up. Once the sun comes up, kind of dries out some of the surface got a lot of dew out there on the grass right now, but or the leaves should be clearing up pretty nicely. As far as cloud cover goes, notice again, models continue to thin out any low-level clouds in northern Utah. That system pushes into at least the central part of the state with some of the cloud cover. As far as any shower potential goes, notice how limited it is. This is getting into early Sunday morning. So throughout the day today, very little, if any, moisture across southern Utah is expected. Some high elevation, light snow showers. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, there's that storm system rotating to the south of us. It's mainly impacting the Four Corners area. So some of Lake Powell is going to see some rain, San Juan County primarily, and then it lifts off northeast. Good news for us in northern Utah is even though we've got high pressure in place, so we'll deal with a little bit of air quality impacts over the next few days, but we've got a weak system that's going to slide through northern Utah Monday. Notice not much, if any, moisture as well. A few light mountain snow showers, but that front should help kind of stir up the air, clear out some of the gunk that accumulates over the next few days. And then as we're looking ahead, it's a busy week. Oh, sorry. Travel-wise, right? If you're going to be traveling for Thanksgiving, at least here across much of the West, it's pretty quiet leading up to the day before Thanksgiving. No shower potential really for northern Utah. Maybe a slight chance on your Monday, and then southern Utah. I have a slight chance of a sprinkle or two in southern Utah today. Not expecting a whole lot. So pretty quiet into Thanksgiving. Charts, though, models suggesting some changes are on the way, though. After that storm moves through southern Utah, weak system Monday, high pressure builds in for Thanksgiving, for Turkey Day. Getting into the weekend, though, models are still hinting at some good change. Hopefully by this next weekend, we'll start to do some snow dances. This storm system, I kind of fast forwarded the model to next Saturday, Sunday. Models are still hinting at a pretty good storm, at least in the works for now. Far enough out that a lot can change between now and then, but looking like we should have active weather next weekend. Hopefully some decent snowfall. This model, same model for snowfall. Again, these are wish casts essentially this far out, but maybe some decent snow across central southern Utah again with a little bit up north finally. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Otherwise, once the low-level clouds clear out, should be great conditions out there with temperatures in the low 50s or near 50 for much of northern Utah, just 48 in Cedar and 60 in St. George. Again, shower potential starting to increase across southeastern Utah later today into Sunday. Southern Utah forecast near 60 through Monday, mid 50s. We do drop a little bit in temperatures with the clearing skies towards midweek. But right now, you got to see the turkey. Let me get rid of my face. Look at that turkey dance. All right, looking pretty good. Sunny and 60 for Thanksgiving. If you're driving into southern Utah, shouldn't have any weather impacts to deal with over the next couple of days or throughout this week. But again, next weekend, if that storm continues to pan out, should be looking much better for snow and difficult travel conditions, I guess, to go along with it. Northern Utah, again, low 50s today, upper 40s tomorrow. Could have patchy dense fog again tomorrow morning. Maybe a threat of a sprinkle or two on Monday. Otherwise, looking great with temperatures climbing back to the low above average with that high pressure in place, 53. Inversion might keep us from getting up into the quite as warm as mid 50s, but still looking pretty quiet through at least next Friday. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, pretty quiet weather day. We will check back in tomorrow. Hopefully models will keep that next weekend storm system in the mix. Have a good one.